What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video by yours truly. It's actually been quite some time since I've done a tier list evaluation for HSR. And with the 3.0 release, I think it's high time we go over some of these characters, their values, and where I think they should be on these tier lists. As usual, there's always some points of contention when I'm going over certain characters such as Firefly and Aventurine. I give a couple of hot takes, but at the end of the day, understand, guys, you might, measure the value of these characters a bit differently than I am, and that's completely okay because tier lists are a lot of the time subjective more than they are objective. So case in point, you might like Firefly and think she's T0 because her comfort enables you to just, use that fire implant weaknesses against all formats. Who cares if she's not zero cycling? Who cares if her damage isn't as high as facials? That to you is a T0 evaluation, and I think that's completely fair. There will be some disagreements in this video with Prydwen's rankings, but overall, I think Prydwen's is one of the best websites out there in terms of being a outlet or a source for people to go to for information. I respect the people there, and I appreciate their work and their diligence. Speaking of putting in the work and doing my own due diligence, it's important to me to relay information to you guys in a very clear, concise, and well-articulated manner. But this requires a large degree of mental clarity, cognitive performance, and high energy levels. This is where I stumbled upon a product called Magic Mind. Now, before I accepted the sponsor, they were kind and courteous enough to send me their product for me to try in advance. I've been using it for the past week, and I gotta admit, it's most certainly improved my cognitive performance, my ability to focus, especially considering my ADHD, and it's improved my sleep overall. Now, how does the product work? Well, it comes in a form of a elixir or shot. You ever had a shot of tequila on the weekends watching the UFC fight? Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. All you do is you literally take a day cycle of this shot and a night cycle of this shot. The daytime isn't going to be the version that's going to improve your mental clarity as well as your energy levels, your focus, your productivity. And then the nighttime cycle shot is going to improve your sleep overall. Honestly, it's as simple as that. You put it inside of your fridge for cool, chilled temperature for a better tasting experience. Speaking of the taste, it's not bad at all. In fact, I saw all these organic, healthy ingredients inside of it, and I thought, oh God, that's going to taste like crap. To my surprise, no, tastes pretty good. Now, some of the ingredients I found striking was the lion's mane mushroom, which is clinically proven to improve your focus as well as help with ADHD. They also have cordyceps mushroom, which can improve your energy levels. And then there's ashwagandha to help with stress. They've got a plethora of organic and healthy, clean ingredients contained into Magic Mind that I was quite impressed with. If you're somebody who's looking to improve their cognitive performance, a better ability to focus and have higher energy levels, and even increase your sleep overnight, I recommend trying out Magic Mind. In fact, using my link down below in the description box or the pinned comment in the comment section will save you 45% on both the day and night cycles of our Magic Mind product. I'd like to give a huge shout out to their team for sponsoring this video. And now let's get back to the tier list.
Let's take a look at this, man. I'm genuinely curious about what Prydwen has to say, man. This is going to be, what is this? This is basically 3.0, yeah? Okay, let's start off from the right side, looking at the sustainers. Once again, how many times have I had this conversation with Prydwen? Who is the Herta's best in slot, chat? Sustainer. Yeah, that's right. It's Scooby-Doo. That's right. Who is Yoon Lee's best sustainer? Yeah, that's right. It's Scooby-Doo. Hey, I wonder who Aglaya. I wonder who Aglaya's best sustainer is going to be. Oh, Scooby-Doo. Oh yeah. Geez. I really wonder how Scooby-Doo isn't T0. I ask myself this all the time. It's quite an interesting pick. You got Scooby-Doo next to Fu Xuan and Gallagher. What is going on here? What is going on here? Guys, I'm gonna be honest, man. I love Gally. Gally held us down for so long, but the minute Linksha came out, Gally fell off hard. All right, it's time to put Fu Xuan and Gallagher down here with Lorcha. Okay. And it's time to put Scooby-Doo up here, right? Where she belongs. And hot take, Aventurine needs to go in T0.5, guys. Yeah, because he's only good on facial comps. That's about it. Aventurine mains aren't going to like that one, boys, but that's my take. All right, looking down here. Yeah, who cares about that? Nobody cares about that. All right. If I take a good look at this, Robin is continuing to outscale Ruan Mei as times progress. But Ruan Mei is still Ruan Mei. She's still her, right? She's still her in the super break department, and that's pretty much why she's still T0, I would say. I think this is completely fair. And also her universal value is still amazing as well. But it's clear to me the real value of Ruan Mei, now that things have progressed even more, is her weakness break efficiency on top of the delay, on top of the all type res penetration. That weakness break efficiency is really, really hard to power creep. Captain Stats, baby Javon, love you, man. Haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for the 22 months of the Prime subs. Having 50% weakness break efficiency in your base kit is just so hard to power creep. I'm gonna be honest, because now we know for a fact how super break functions, the multipliers, and how they depend on weakness break toughness reduction. It's too good. Sunday. I actually agree with it. I do. I'll be honest. Robin has been outperforming Sunday and Sunday's best teams, which is crazy. Then again, we still have yet to really see like the teams that need Sunday come out. As I said, bro he is for the Remembrance Summon Path units, right? We all know this. Jing Yuan, yeah, sorry, buddy, but you're not that guy. He only really works with Jing Yuan right now in terms of peer synergy, but when Aglaya comes out, that's gonna change, right? When another summon path unit comes out, that's going to change. He is for the summon path, and until those summon path units start hitting the field, I think T0.5 is actually pretty fair, man. I do. Fugue. This one's interesting. I think we might be entering a tier list phase where we might have to start seeing 3 units in T0 versus 2 units. The reason I say that, guys, is because Fugue is obviously going to be the super break character you're going to use, because RMC is being occupied on other teams. It's like your Harmony MC, people don't want to admit it, but he kind of got put in the back the minute RMC came out. And so Fugue and Ron May are now the 2 characters that you're pretty much going to be using. That said, I can definitely get behind a T0.5, but I also could see Fugue T0. I think she should only go to T0 once Super Break starts reigning supreme again. What's funny is right now, what's reigning supreme is Fei Xiao and the Herta. Fei Xiao and the Herta are popping the fuck off. Super Break's actually underperforming with these two. Based off of my testing on what I did, they're not performing as well as the Herta and Fei Xiao. RMC in T0.5. I'm gonna be honest, because RMC is a free unit, I think he should be T0. This motherfucker's a menace, chat. I think until Trivi comes out, RMC should be T0, bro. The shit that he's doing is honestly fucking insane. The fact that you can use Mem to not only buff your DPS, but then buff Robin, and then Robin fucks off. You never see Robin again. She just has this buff in perpetuity until the battle's over with. You double stack that Mim buff for true damage. It's just like, bro, that is so broken. If it's one thing anybody needs to compliment 3.0 on, it's the RMC. If it's one thing that HSR succeeded successfully in, it's creating the RMC for everyone to utilize and enjoy. I think even when he gets power crept, it's still not going to really matter, you know? I don't think Trivi will replace RMC. I don't think Trivi's going to necessarily replace RMC either. What I'm telling you is Trivi is going to be a T0 unit, and so now you'll have 4 units in T0, which is just not ideal. It's not realistic. One of them has to go in T0, the other one has to go in T0.5. Anyways, RMC's a fantastic unit. Jiao Shou, guys, listen. I think Jiao Shou's now T1, man. That's how fast this shit is shifting. Jiao Shou was that guy, but Acheron and Jiao Shou values declining. I don't think Jiao Shou deserves to sit up here with Sunday Fugue and RMC. He doesn't, man. He's at T1. And here's the reality. Jiao Shou is T0.5 for Nihility, but who's his DPS, chat? It's Acheron, and that's pretty much the only use he has right now. He's too niche playtime. Until he gets more usage from other DPSs, he's T1, bro. He is. I hate to say it because that's my boy. I really think he's a T0.5 worthy support, though. He just doesn't have. They haven't given him anybody, man. And so that's my takes on this. Yeah, that's my takes on that. Okay, now we have T1, Sparkle, Tingyun, Pella, Harmony MC. I don't think I disagree with this at all. I don't think I disagree with that at all. I think that's fair. Yeah, seems good to me. T1.5. I think Bronya should be in T1. I'll be honest with you. I think Bronya should still be in T1. I don't think Bronya is inferior to any of these characters. She's about just as viable depending on the situations. And E0, oh, you know what? Good point, Rennie. That's a good point. E0 is a great point. You're right. At E0.5, at E1, T1. Yeah, completely fair. I forgot about that. That's a fair point. Okay, now nobody is in T0 for the support DPS. Oh, they've changed some things around. Oh, so now we've put Firefly in the DPS category. And we've put Rappa in the DPS category. Okay. Nah. Okay, this is going to be a point of contention because I already know the community is split between these two. I think the community, Pokey included, is coping hard as fuck on March 7th. She's not on the same value as Topaz. She's just free to play access, which I think has a merit of its own. But these two are not on the same level. It's just fucking cap. Topaz is better than March 7th. March 7th is a close in value, but no. The thing is, you're going to generate more skill point. I mean, you're going to generate more stacks for Fei Xiao's ultimate with Topaz. The multiplicative 50% damage bonus is permanently there. Whereas with this girl, she only gives her that, what is it? That crit damage buff when she enters her enhanced like fucking ults, like shit. It's not full uptime on it. The only argument here I will say is the 10% speed boost. If you have enough speed tuned into Fei Xiao, if you have Fei Xiao around like 133, 134 speed, I mean, I'm sorry, 123, 124, she can actually enable Fei Xiao to go twice, even though she has an attack percent boot on. And I think that is significant. But Topaz's ability to attack more in succession with her Numbi, with her autos, and be skill point positive as well. Yeah, I don't see it, man. I'm sorry, I just don't. It's just more frequency, more debuff. Now, if your argument here is you don't need Topaz if you have March 7th, sure, we can make that argument. But right now, we're not discussing if you need Topaz. We're discussing who's going to yield a bit more value. It's Topaz. I think Topaz is T0 until somebody else comes up there. But I also respect the fact that T0 should be reserved for broken units. And Topaz isn't broken. She's just really valuable for follow-up synergy. So I think that's fair. I can agree with this. I can get behind this. Numbi RNG and weakness break on March. Yeah, so the Numbi RNG is a fair, like, negative. It is to scrutinize. I admit that. But RNG isn't like, you can still work around that. When we're talking about RNG, we have to consider 0 cycles in and of themselves are RNG all the time. So we can't use RNG on Topaz as a means to put her next to March. You could say it's more annoying. I think that's fair. You could say, oh, that's kind of annoying to deal with. But again, she's still a bit higher in value. She's just a limited character, and this is a free character. So it's pretty nuanced. The nuance guy saying it's nuanced. It is. I understand why people would say March 7th and her are right here. I do. But the reality is the value's a bit higher in Topaz. Jade. Man, Jade is so good with D Herda. And the reason she's so good with the Herda is because she's actually skill point positive and Herda's skill point fucking greedy. And at E0, S0, you're not getting the skill point back from popping your ult that the signature light cone provides Herta. So when you run her with Jade, Jade's also doing her follow-ups. She's giving her the energy, the battery, and then she's doing damage herself as well. She's actually popping off with her damage. So I think this is a real solid strategy. Furthermore, you can also get her to go 3 times if you put enough speed on her. Wait, doesn't the Herda buff Herda as well? The Herda buffs everyone. She gives a crit damage bonus to the entirety of the team so long as an erudition unit is on the team with her, in addition to her. She's not better than Eagle Server. Yeah, that's cap. Yeah, she is. Again, you guys slurping off these showcases of Eagle Serval or Eagle fucking Herta, and you're letting that shit get to your head and thinking they're on the same level of value as Jade, and they're not. Jade gives a 30 fucking speed boost to the Herta. 30 speed boost given to the Herta, and you're sitting here talking about some Eagle shit. Buddy, she's skill point positive too. You don't have to use her skill. You know what you're watching? You're watching motherfuckers use Herta's signature light cone with Serval in them. And that signature light cone is netting her more skill points, enabling her to use skills more often. With Jade, positive skill point funneling. Positive. Anyways, with that said, Jade's up there. Do not let these guys convince you that Serval and Herta are as good as Jade. No, they're not. Now, free to play friendly wise, you can use them and your Herta will perform. Too often do people try to like make these same like value measurements based off of the free to play accessibility and stuff. Hear me out. Eagle Fei Xiao. I think Eagle set is one of the most broken sets in the game. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, good replacements. Good replacements though don't equal same value. That's all I'm trying to say. All right, now, unfortunately, I haven't gotten around to testing Mose, but did he really fall off in value because of March? I think Mose is probably just as good as March. The problem is he's way more skill savvy. Like Mose is a skill issue character. I think if you know how to play Mose and you know how to use his action value advancement and his kit, I think he's just as valuable as, what's her name? The thing is, he's just not easy. Is it better to give Jade as much speed as possible, or would it be better to use new relics that decrease speed? I actually think both can work. Because if you give her as much speed, then she can do another 3. Her basic attack hits 3 people, which gives more energy to the Herta, while also getting her follow-up built up too. But the slow version, you're going to get more damage out of these two. He's good, but why use him after we got March 7 for free? Yeah, look, listen, like I said, man, that's fair. I think it's fair. Serval, based off what we explained here, T1 is fine. Dude, chat. Serval was fucking like, I think Serval might have been down here. This shows you how good the Herta is. The Herta took Serval from down here and Herta and brought them up here, man. That is insane. That's good shit, honestly. All right, bro. Hey, chat. I need all of y'all to go and review bomb Prydwen. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're all gonna gravitational disintegrate Prydwen's review. All right, we're gonna go ahead and leave a 1-star review on Prydwen. What the fuck is going on here, man? Who did this? Who did this? Prydwen, we're gonna have a chat, brother. Who did it? Who did it? Let's talk about it, man. Buddy, what the fuck, man? What's going on here? Welt should be T0. All right, you want to know who should be up here in the support DPS Apex character category? It's fucking Welt. Why? Because I said so. That's why. All right, now let's go ahead and move on. How the fuck is Fireflop in the same category as Fei Xiao and the Herta? I literally played this girl on the first half versus Fei Xiao's team. It wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. Like when I E0 or S0 was not close. Brother, she does not belong in T0. Fucking Fireflop mains coping so hard. She is not a T0 character, bro. She belongs down here with fucking Acheron. And then you got Rappa down. Oh my God, I'm about to crash out, chat. Oh my God, bro. Go read their fuck their tier list criteria, bro. I don't need tier list criteria to know the value of a character, bro. This Firefly up here is the biggest amount of cope I've ever seen in my life. It's equivalent to Scooby-Doo being in T0.5. Just retarded logic. There's no, I don't care what that damn criteria says. There's no shot Firefly belongs with Fei Xiao and the Herta. This shit is pure cope, bro. It's because the community fucking sucks balls at the game, doesn't know how to do any type of like tuning or anything, and they're sitting here spamming Firefly on every single format. That's literally why. You have her in T0 not because she's T0, but because she's comfortable. And anybody who knows this game knows I'm telling the truth. That's it. She is T0 because of comfort, not because of actual performance. It's just a brain dead ass comfort character. All right. I digress. Doesn't that make her T0 worthy? No, that makes her T0.5 worthy. Guess what? T0.5 is still Apex character, right? It's not like she's like T1. She's still Apex. She's just not, bro. Go play with Fei Xiao's team, best team, and then go play with her best team. You're going to see Fei Xiao shitting all over her in a format. Once again, I would argue it's not even for Fei Xiao. All right. I think I've vented enough about that. Same thing with Herta, by the way. By the way, chat, same thing with the Herta. Both of these units, this is my argument here, and then we'll move on. These units are shitting on Firefly right now. Like, they just are. So it's like, how does she sit up there with units that are outperforming the shit out of her? That's my whole entire point of view. It just doesn't make sense. She should be down here. Okay, now Acheron and T0.5, completely fair. I'm gonna be honest with you. As much as I love Boot Heal, I think Boot Heal is actually way too expensive in terms of like really bringing out his performance. You need Boot Heal's signature light cone to really pop off. You also need Boot Heal's like speed tune to the goddamn highest degree with the eagle set and shit. Like, I think Boot Heal's T1, man. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I do. For the longest, I thought bro was like him, but the more time that goes by, the more I realize how you just need to really invest hard as fuck into Boot Heal to bring out his value. He's uncomfortable, but he's a good unit. Yeah. I think a well invested Boot Heal, like supreme invested Boot Heal, sure, T0.5, but the average Boot Heal, fucking T1, bro. Rappa, fair placement, with the exception that Firefly should be right next to her. Firefly's not better than Rappa. I don't care what anybody says. It's just not, bro. Yun Li. I haven't used Yun Li. I actually have an E0S0 Yun Li, and I'll be honest, I haven't used that character in so fucking long. So I'll reserve my judgment. I don't know. I'll be honest. Based off of like the last couple of metas, this seems kind of sus, but it could be fair. It could be fair. I don't know. Jing Yuan. Dude, I'll be honest. I would argue Jing Yuan probably should be up here with these motherfuckers, bro. If you have Jing Yuan with Sunday and Scooby-Doo and Robin, I'll be honest, King Yuan's gonna be performing about the same as these motherfuckers perform. Am I crazy here? Nah, brother. Jing Yuan can get a 2-cycle with that team I just mentioned. He literally could get a 2-cycle. All these units are 2-cycle units right now. Like, he's expensive. I think there's room. I hear what y'all are saying, but I think there's room for debate for Jing Yuan to be on the same damn field as these guys, thanks to Sunday. I mean, I don't know. Expensive? Prove it? Dude, I prove it off stream all the fucking time. I play with all these units. Yuli's the only one I haven't used. But they all, right now, I'll be honest, they're kind of all performing in the same fucking like level of performance. Maybe give a 2% increase here, 5% increase there, but they kind of perform in the same damn level, man. The only units really going off this patch are Fei Xiao and the Herta. These two are just completely obliterating everything. But everybody else, they're all kind of in the same, like, under them category, man. Jing Yuan's just better than Yun Li, though. In this format, there's no shot Jing Yuan isn't at the bare minimum performing at the same level as Yun Li. There's literally no shot. If anything, he's performing better. Again, with the team I mentioned. Sunday, Robin, Scooby-Doo. Rappa is cooked without signature? No, she's not. I debunked that shit a long time ago. That's just cap. I debunked that shit a long time ago. We used her without her sig and she still popped off. Okay. Anyways, down here, the land of the washed. Is that what that is? I feel like Himiko should go up thanks to the Herda though. Rappa's garbage at E0? No, you're garbage with Rappa. There's a difference. I think Himiko should probably go up thanks to the Herda, I would say. She synergizes with the Herda just fine. Okay, now we got Dr. Ratio. Man, the fall off here needs to be studied. Rappa sucks without Rami or Fuki. Now that's fair. Yeah, but so does any other Super Break character. Yeah, this is the land of the forgotten ones, bro. Hey, that boy Blade. Hey, come Tribby. That boy Blade gonna be up here, bro. He gonna be in that T1. Hey, wait till Tribby come out, chat. Hey, remember y'all was talking all that shit. Y'all was talking all that mother. Yeah, watch when Tribby come out, chat. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Chat. We gon' see, brother. We gon' see. My boy Blade. Up coping hard. Nah, bro, I'm telling you. Smack, you need to show it when Tribby come. I am gonna show it. I'm gonna show, suckers. Bro, Tribby gonna bring my boy Blade back in the light, bro. And if she don't, I'm quitting HSR. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. I'm just gonna quit the game. All right, man. Those are all my thoughts on the tier list. Hey, at the end of the day, guys, these are all our own like experiences, you know, insight and wisdom conveyed based off of what we've seen in HSR, you know, considering our tenure in the game. But hey, whatever you think you know the placements should be, I'll leave that up to your own judgment. Those are my thoughts. That's going to wrap up this video. Peace, love, and happiness. I'll catch you guys on the flip side.